That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. He'll work forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On play action, it is Dart. Forced out left. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. It adds so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. To the outside, complete to Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On second down, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Outside. Watch out.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9.
Watch out! Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, go!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's to Robinson, he's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a giant 1st down.
First down, Giants.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Moving to his left.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
First down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
Dart. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. That is second TD catch of the season. Koo able to add the extra point. The Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, running with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to check.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. Again. Gain of 7.
He was brought down on the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Here's second and 3 to go.
Outside.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard.
Get set, get set. Right around, up.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but Nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Patrick McMorris in on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Ball on the
and
30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd down. Purdy. As caught by Pearsall. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
He'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dick Buck is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Punt formation for the Giants.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice Nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Isaac Guerrero, touchdown, 49ers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good, and the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Open man is the tight end Thomas Fedoni. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's Scatterboo. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Scatterboot.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. And he will have a Giants first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, New York.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
To the air on 2nd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboot. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
As he throws and it is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Again in the air for Purdy. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll go play action. Purdy. One knocked away. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to be out of bounds to shy of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he will score. Rick Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. And move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Scatterbull. And he will have a Giants first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Right back to Scatterbull on first down. From the 41, here's second down and 7. Here's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
60 vices, 60 vices.
On third down, here's Scatterbull. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Open man left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First down, Giants.
70 Lions.
On the give, Scatterbull. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Ready? Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterbull. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air again goes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
70 Lions, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing again. Dart under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Michael Williams. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And he pulled it left. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
It's that.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Patrick McMorris in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Robinson. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson, touchdown, 49ers. York is good on the extra point. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On play action, it is Dark. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Dart can throw here on second down. In trouble, and down he goes. What can they do here on third down and 7?
A loss of 4 yards. It's third down. Third and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Dart's gonna hold on to it himself, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Now the shotgun. It's Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
58 yards.
A big play for the Giants. That goes for 58. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go.
Scatterboo, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Throwing is Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board? Because
that is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Giants 14. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Get set, get set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Running is Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
The 48-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 13. First down, 49ers.
13 yards.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
21. Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Get set, get set. 18. Hot.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
26. Brings up third down.
53. Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 46-yard
This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Giants.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To the air on 2nd down.
Right, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the faithful here at Levi Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.